If this can create a reoccurring revenue stream, this part of it, for families, why wouldn't I do it for a church or a charity or a nonprofit? But let me ask you this. I want you to say this with me because I don't want anybody to get weird right now. This part is optional. Say optional.
Optional.
Do we get that? So the travel's a no-brainer, right, guys? We all gonna travel. We're gonna travel wholesale. We're gonna tour across the U.S. wholesale. That's a no-brainer. But I'm gonna show you what I did. So a lot of you came here to hear this part. So when I typically speak with a charity or a church, I ask them how they do their fundraising, and guess what they all say? Look familiar? How many of you guys have attended most of these things in your charities, right? The walkathon, the fish fry, the car wash. But some of you are like, oh no, April, we're much more advanced than that. Oh, that's right. You guys are doing the cookie dough deal, and the magazine subscription, and the popcorn balls, and the pasta drives, and you guys see something going on. Go, oh, we got the wrapping paper. Anybody do the wrapping paper deal? Right. So do you know what these all have in common? Do you know what they all have? See, our company chose to build, we call it direct sales, kind of like Zuckerberg. That's direct to you. Now, I know you didn't get paid. I know you're still upset with Zuckerberg. It's all good. He's worth $60 billion, but that was direct sales. So when a pastor or a lead volunteer force says to me, oh, I don't do those things, I'm like, really? Because you've been doing these things from the stage for 30 years in your church. That's direct sales. You do understand that, right? And then they're like, well, yeah, I guess you're right, but you're asking me to pay money up front to be able to do this. I'm like, oh, you mean like Mrs. Fields' cookie dough deal? Do you know what they charge? $1,750 to even get a license to bring it to the college, the high school, to any charity. When you hear what it costs them to bring our product to their school, little bit different. And let's be real, do churches need cookie dough? No. But do churches need more ministry, more youth ministry, more marriage retreats? Yes. So when you're talking to an athletic association, like I've signed big ones, but let's use Atlanta Boot. Let's use your dance studio organization. She's got a dance group, one of the #1 dance organizations in Nashville. Do you think those girls, when they start touring, they need hotel rooms and flights? See, some of this is, they just don't need any other deal. They need this deal. This is the right deal. So when you start talking to them, and then here's the last one. This is the one, oh, we don't even do this deal anymore. We do this deal. Oh, okay, so now you've got your hand out saying I need a $5,000 grant. Or some of you are going, oh, we'll just post something on GoFundMe. Well, you know what? Here's the problem with GoFundMe, and here's the problem with all these. Once you start getting in this rut, as soon as the sponsor decides that they're not giving you the money next year, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? See, if you do not create a reoccurring revenue stream for the charity, you're in trouble. You're basically always in begging mode. You're always having to do the deal over and over, and I'm not interested in that. That just doesn't interest me. So if you are talking to people and you have a problem going to a charity with this, I would start asking them, how do you raise your funds now? And if they say, this is how we do it, and you said, hey, I've got a way that you could do it, but it could create a $50,000 a month reoccurring revenue stream called residual, I think you need to look at that. That's a different door. So just like him, guys, you know, he could have donated even $10 billion back to these kids. He could have, but he didn't. I think it's tragic. Could have paid down a lot of college debt, but he just chose to build through our networks. And guys, that's all we're doing. When churches come to me and they're like, will you buy this? And will you take this to your office? You know, like 20, they want you to take the entertainment books and they want all your office people to sign. I'm sorry, what is that? That's direct sales. That's what Mark did. That's what we're doing, guys. Don't get all weirded out. It is what it is. So here's why our company, though, why our product is better, because number one, travel's bigger than the cookie deal. Travel's an $8 trillion a year industry. It's gonna double just because of the baby boomers. Why this product? Because I don't have to store it or stock it. See, I absolutely love it. I've got a piece here if anybody wants to take a picture of it. This is a church. They got their blue sign. That's all it means. They got their blue sign. If any people in the church join the organization, just like if they join in your family, guess who it flows up to? The church. It's no different. But what's really unique about this is, you know why they said yes to this instead of the coffee deal and the juice deal and the makeup deal and the body wrap deal and the skincare deal? You know why? Because they didn't want to store it. They didn't want to stock it. They didn't want to have to feel like they were selling. Okay? There's nothing sales about it. You're all traveling anyway. So let's pretend you're a church. How many of you this year will take a vacation for business or pleasure? And how many of you wish you could go to Disney World this year and check off the bucket list? Okay, there's the remainder. Go check out that booth out there. There's some people we partnered with. You'll see the blue sign. Goodbye. Do you understand? That's how simple this is. That's all I've been doing. It's that simple. All right. So this is a great plan B. Let's get back to your families. we are the world's leader now in travel for direct sales. So if a church or a charity is going to partner, why not be with the best of the best, right? So let me tell you about our company. We're in the Inc. 1000 now. Come on. If you don't know what that is, that's privately held companies. We are number 667. We went from 915 to 667 in a year. Now, if that's not a business clue, I don't know what is, because not many companies jump that unless you're like the Google or Zappos, and we are moving that fast through word of mouth. We're also number 32 in direct sales. Remember what I said? Direct sales. I don't know where Mrs. Fields is on that, but I'm telling you, we are number 32. We're the only ones ever been in travel. So what's the investment here? It's not $1,750. We can go to a church, a charity, your family, doesn't matter who you are, and for a whopping $100. Are you kidding me? You could even get a board of directors on a church with 10 people. I want $10 from you, $10 from you, $10 from you. You're all giving me $10 today. We're gonna go buy a business center in this thing. Seriously? Wouldn't that be a lot easier? So that's one of the things that we do. And then only $20 a month, but you're gonna get that fee waived because we'll show you how you do that. But the other thing is you're 18 to 25, I don't wanna miss this part. You can do the initial investment for $25 and $6.99 a month. Wow. $31 to be able to build a business that can earn you an incredible revenue stream. You never have to do what I do. I wanna make a point that all the leaders, the Jays, all these guys here, for over 5 years, we have always had a standard Tuesday night event. Every single Tuesday night for 5 years plus. And what that means is, how hard is your friend working right now? They're not doing anything, right? They're just kind of sitting there, right? So every Tuesday, you can invite your friends to come hear Jay and some of the top leaders. But if you don't want to do that, all you got to do is push play on a DVD. Anybody do this? Do this. Let's practice. Come on, some of you guys get, okay, we're almost done. Very good, very good. I think you're all qualified, okay? So that's how hard it is. You get your own website, you get your own online training, guys. Our trainings are off the chain. Oh my God, we have a big one coming in Vegas.
Yeah!
It's called Review. Our trainings have somewhere between 18 to 20,000 people minimum. Get to the person that invited you. This last thing I'm going to talk about is no guarantees, kind of like college, the music industry, the sports, the Olympic champions. Was there ever a guarantee on any of those?
Nope.
So don't get all weirded out. You know, I didn't say you're going to get rich quick, but I will tell you one thing about me, and most people know this in the room. If I say I want to get it done, it gets done. So the reason I went to the top in the real estate arena is because I knew there was a top 5% doing 95% of the business, and I was going to be one of them. That's just all there is. It doesn't mean you will, it means I will. And that's just who I am. So when you're partnering with the leaders in this room, I can tell you, this is not a hobby for us. This is not a game for us. This is, we want to get you guys to have a life like we have. So here's what I know you can earn up to $1.1 million a year. Now my eyes just always do that. I go to the bottom, but let's just say you just spent a couple years just having some fun, showing your friends how to travel, and maybe you just make an extra few $100s a month. Wouldn't that be cool? But some of you are like, oh, hell no. That's the summer one. You're like, guys, you can earn up to, through your team, $25,000 a week and $50,000 a month on residual on the 15th. Most of your jobs don't pay you twice a month. I get paid 5 times a month. And for some, that would literally keep you out of bankruptcy, paying off school debts, paying down the car, a lot of things. Or maybe just tithing more or giving back more. So just as simple as 12 sales, that could be you personally just sharing this gift with 6, and they sell 1 membership apiece. You can start seeing your numbers grow. You can start earning an extra $300. Let's say you have 6 people you put in the team, and those 6 start sharing it with 6. Don't get all weirded out. Come on now. Some of you have like 2,000 people on Instagram. Oh my God, there's a lemonade stand. I almost joked with that. And now I got a lemonade stand. Okay, that's a timing thing. Okay, focus right here. So what if you just put in 6 and those 6 started sharing it? Kind of like Zuckerberg asked us to do. Now you're starting to make an extra $500 a month. Doesn't seem like a lot, but to a kid, it keeps them from working at Target. Okay? And then we start really growing. Let's say those 60 go out and share it with more friends. Now we're getting a little interesting, right? This can keep mom home. Okay, this can keep kids out of daycare. So as you're filling up your buckets, this is a high-level overview. Again, the person that invited you will share this. You can earn up to $150,000 a month. That's a lot of crazy money, isn't it? But you can sit there and say, I don't believe so, but you know that Zuckerberg could have done it. He could have said, hey, if you invite 6 friends, and those 6 invite, and then now all these stupid ads that are coming on, you could have got residual. He just chose not to. So if you want to get frustrated with all the people that have been taking all your time, and you've been working for free forever.
Wow.
And I speak in universities now and high schools on this problem. We're so used to working for free that when somebody is willing to pay us, we get all crazy about it. So, all right, so that's Zuckerberg, or it could be you. So there you go. Guys, so here's the recap. Standard, gold, platinum, do whatever works for you. Get 4, pay no more. The business is optional. You can see it's 120 or 31 bucks, whichever age you're at. By the way, once you get 4, pay no more, it includes waiving your business overhead. I've never had a fee in this company. I know we have some tax accountants. I'm not a tax accountant or CPA, but I will tell you that if you don't have a home-based business, you're paying some taxes. Okay, you've got to have a home-based business. If not this, find something, but talk to your tax accountant about having one, because we're almost to the end of the year and some of you are going to be paying high taxes. So by the way, when I'm on vacation and I'm in Fiji and all these trips, you know that that is a fact-finding mission. That is not a vacation. So you understand what my product is. Instead of makeup, my tax write-off is my vacations. Isn't that insane? So that is exactly another reason why you need to look at this. And the last thing that we're going to stop with, and we're just going to ask a couple of people to share their stories, this. I just want you to pay attention. It's 4 years from now. You're sitting, you're sharing this with maybe your son, your daughter that's 18, or a college student. One's 18, they're both 18, they're both going to Fisk University. One's over here, they're building a global philanthropic business, building schools made out of plastic bottles, hanging around with sharp people that make a lot of money and have time to serve, making residual income. Then you got this other kid over here, he worked at Target for 4 years. They both get straight A's. Which one do you think gets the interview in college?
Come on.
Which one? So for $153, an 18-year-old can start this. $153. That's half the cost of a calculus book, guys. So if all you did it was to make sure that these kids have a shot to come out of college out of debt, that is just the smartest thing you could do. So that's it, guys. Hey, real quick.